Okay, so this is 2016. So look at about the question number. These are the not real numbers. So question number 20 in your 2020, 2016, question number 20. Okay, right. I think you can see neither. Right. So what is this tissue, muscle tissue? So tell me what is this tissue? This carefully look at about this tissue, and it has striations. It has cross striations. Okay. Then it has a nucleus here. These images are black and white, so a little bit not clear. But however, you have to identify some features of this tissue. Okay, these are the nucleus, and you can find out sometime in between intercalated disc. Okay, so these are striation. So it has striations. Okay, right, and it has a nucleus, and also the cells are especially branch. You can see here, these are branch. These are branch. Look at here, right? These are branch. So branch striated. What are the muscle tissue? So now you can clearly tell the answer. What are they? Striations are present. Branch. Yes. Yes, okay, I will explain the three type. So these are, yes, cardiac muscle tissue, right? I will explain what other two type as well. This is cardiac, okay? Cardiac tissue, muscle tissue, cardiac muscle tissue. All right. Then we will move on to the answers, whether it is working voluntarily or involuntarily. So that means, can you control this tissue activity by yourself, or it is automatically working? It's automatically working. So it is involuntarily. So correct answer is cardiac muscles and involuntary. Okay. So this is 2016 question number 20. Right. Okay. Then we will write down what are the other muscle tissues. Okay. So I think we have another question. So regarding that, okay, we'll move that part later. So I will write down what are the three type. One is smooth muscle tissue. Other one is the skeletal. Then next one is the cardiac. Okay, cardiac. Right. So these are the three type. Okay. Right. Now tell me. Okay. Now tell me smooth, skeletal, and cardiac. So smooth muscle tissues, they are basically this spindle shaped cells. Okay, spindle shaped cells. Okay, not only single cells, so many cells are together. Okay, these are the spindle shaped cells. Okay, all right. Then skeletal muscle tissue, they are cylindrical shaped cells. Okay, and this is, it has multinuclear. Okay, and also present striations also present here, right? Okay, these are multinucleus, striations are present. Okay, right? Cylindrical shaped cells. And cardiac muscle tissue, it also striated, but the special thing is it is branched. Okay, it is branched, right? Branched tissues, right? Okay, branched. Now it has a nucleus, right? Another cells also we can draw here, right? Okay, sorry. Right. So now tell me, what is the smooth muscle tissue? No striation. Okay. Here, striated, striated. It also striated. Okay, right. Now, the second thing is, it is voluntary or involuntary, smooth muscle. It is involuntary. Smooth and cardiac are involuntary, right? Then it also, cardiac muscles also involuntary. That means we can't control by ourselves. Then what about the skeletal? It is voluntary, right? This is voluntary, right? So where it's present, location, you should know some locations for this as well. All three, right? Location. Tell me. So simple thing is cardiac muscle tissue where it's located only in the heart. It's present in the heart. Then what about others? Skeletal muscles tissues where it's present. It is in our lower limb, the upper limb. So in our leg, the lower limb my leg and other lower part, then upper limb, hand, or leg, and all those present skeletal muscles. We can control ourselves, striated cells. Okay. Then location where it's present in the smooth muscle tissue, blood vessels. Yes, very good. Blood vessels. Okay. Then another one. Yes, where the location? Then another location. Tell me. Yes, bowel, small intestine. Yeah, or we can tell intestine, bladder. These are the organs we can't control ourselves. So it having smooth muscle tissue, right? This is enough for that part. So if you want, you can draw these things. Okay, right. Now we will move on to the next part, right? Okay, so we finished the first question. Then this is the another question, 2017 O-level question. So look at about the 2017 paper. Okay, this is question number 7. Okay, this is question number 7 in the 2017 O-level paper. Question number 7. Okay, right. Now tell me the answer. This is not a mail. One way teaching, you have to tell the answers as well. Okay, today we will try to have much as possible difficult all difficult lessons to cover here. Okay, all right. Now tell me what is this animal tissue is given here. First, look at about the features. It has a basement membrane. So it has a basement membrane. Yes, good. Yes. And it has a cell organized here on top of the basement membrane. So මේ තියෙන්නේ ළමයි basement membrane එක නේද? So on top of the basement membrane, the muscles, sorry, not the muscle, the cells are organized here. Then another feature I will tell you, the blood vessels I will draw by the red color. The blood vessels will become around the basement membrane, but it cannot pierce the basement membrane. Okay, but the nerves come and pierce this basement membrane. It can enter to the cellular area. Okay, so two features are there. One is blood vessels will become around the basement membrane, but it cannot enter into the cells. So the cells will be get the nutrition by simple diffusion, right? Okay, right. Now what is this? This is epithelial tissue, right? So the answer is here, answer 3, right? Then we will go to the next part. Okay, 2017, this also 2017. Okay, so what is that question? I will give the, so you have to take your past paper books and find out these questions. What is the real number of this question? Where is this question present? 2017?
32.
32. Okay, good. Right. Okay, thank you. This is in the 32. Yes, okay. Question number 32. Right. Then nucleus is present in the periphery in the cytoplasm. Okay, they are given some features. Okay, having spherical cells in the large central vacuoles, no intercellular spaces, and they ask about the what are the features of the parenchyma tissue. Okay, right, parenchyma tissues. So what are the correct things? Nucleus is present in the periphery. Okay, they are asking about the parenchyma. So now tell me what is the functions, main functions of the parenchymal tissues. Function, main function is photosynthesis. Okay, so mainly these parenchymal tissues are working for photosynthesis. Okay, right, photosynthesis. Now look at about this photosynthesis. It needs some material. It needs CO2. It needs water, right? Then it will be produce glucose. This is the mechanism, and also it need what? It need sunlight. Okay, so photosynthesis mean taking energy from the sunlight in raw material H2 and CO2, and it will produce glucose and another byproduct O2, right? So this is the photosynthesis. So it is mainly done by this parenchymal tissues. So for that purpose, this parenchymal tissues need some adaptation. Okay, that means they need water, then they need CO2. So their cells, okay, their cells, if they have a single cell like this, their nucleus is in the periphery and they may have large vacuoles. Okay, so that vacuoles can have water inside. Okay, water inside. Then if we draw another, I will not going to draw another one, so I will take a copy paste. Okay, right, this is another one, so this is another one, right? Okay, now look at about in between these all cells, they should have some space. Okay, that space we will call as a intercellular space. Okay, intercellular space. Why this space? This space is important to transport the gases. That means CO2, all those gases will be transported through this intercellular space. So it need a space. So now tell me whether which one is correct. No intercellular space, is it correct or wrong? It's wrong. Why? They need intercellular space. They need intercellular space to transport this type of gases. Okay, so intercellular space is very important to transport the gases, right? Okay, then answer C wrong. Now look at about the answer C is present here, so fourth one also wrong. Answer C present here, third one also wrong. Answer C is present here, second one also wrong. So definitely the answer one is the one correct, right? So in the exams also you have to look at about that way. Okay, if you know only one particular point, try to find out the correct answer using that point. Okay, then nucleus is present in the periphery in the cytoplasm, that correct. This is the nucleus. Okay, this is nucleus. Don't worry, Rama, I am a little bit not well today. Okay, not the today, this whole week is not well, and on and off fever, body pain. So I had a little bit big disease, chikungunya, right? Okay, right. Now nucleus is present in the periphery. Okay, having this spherical cells with the large centriole, yes, that also correct, I thought. Now the answer we taken answer 2, answer 1. Okay, right. Now we will move on to the next part. Then 2022 question number 5. Okay, this is not a 4, question number 5 in the real paper. This paper is prepared for classified answer, but unfortunately the time is not enough to share and take a printout and all those things. So that's why I asked you to take your past papers and practice with me. Right, now tell me, what is the complex and permanent plant tissue? Okay, now simple, permanent. Okay, right, I will write down here simple, permanent and complex permanent. Okay, these are the permanent tissue. Then we have another type of, what is that? Meristematic tissues. Okay, so meristematic tissues also there. Meristematic tissues. Okay, so these are the plant tissues. Okay, so plant tissues, meristematic tissues, and the permanent tissues. Permanent tissue again divided into the simple permanent and the complex permanent. Simple permanent mean it has only one type of cells. What are them? Yes, you know, parenchyma, sclerenchyma, okay, then collenchyma. Okay, then complex permanent tissue, we have two types. One is phloem and xylem. Okay, right. The meristematic tissues also we will divide it according to their location. Okay, right. So these are the important aspect of the plant tissues. Okay, so meristematic tissues also there, permanent tissues also there. Permanent tissues again into the simple and complex. Complex mean it has different type of the cells. Okay, phloem and xylem. Then parenchyma, sclerenchyma, collenchyma is begin to belong to simple permanent tissues. Okay, right. Now they ask about the complex permanent tissues. They ask about the complex permanent tissues. Right. Now find out the correct answer. What is that? Not the parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. The answer is xylem. Okay. Right. Answer 4. This is 2022 question number 5. Then next questions also going to 2022. So what is the correct answer of that question? Question number 13 in your paper. Okay, not the 5. This is my order number. So 13. Question number 13 in 2022. Now tell me the answers. Initially we discuss a question. The first question I already discussed these things. Smooth muscle tissue. Okay. All right. Smooth muscle tissue. What are the characteristic features of smooth muscle tissue? Okay. Shall we go and see here? Right. So this is the smooth muscle tissues. Okay. All right. I already told the shape of these cells. These are spindle shape. Okay. These are the spindle shape cells. Okay, spindle shape cells. Then no striation, involuntary. Okay, so these are the smooth muscle tissue features. Where are they present? They are present in the blood vessel, wall of the blood vessels, bowel or large intestine, small intestine, then bladder, and so these are the some locations. Now come and see these questions. Okay. Cells being uninucleated, yes. It has one nucleus, yes. Having single nucleus, okay. Then cross striations, that's wrong. They ask about the not the characteristic feature, okay. So this one is going to be the answer now. Cells are spindle shape, that's correct. Actin involuntary, it also correct, right? So the important thing is spindle shaped cells. If you want, you can again draw spindle shaped cells. Right? Then it has involuntary mechanism to control the tissue. Then uninuclear means single nuclear in a single cells. Okay, this is uninucleated. Okay, right. Now we finish about the tissue part. Okay, these are the some MCQ I found to discuss. So I think we basically cover up the all not yes main part of the animal tissues, and so we cover this muscle tissues, epithelial tissues. Okay, then we should discuss some additional point. So what is the functions of epithelial tissues? Okay, this is asked in the 2017, but they are asking about the what is the tissue. So in this year, if they ask about the epithelial tissue, what are the functions? Okay, tell me functions of epithelial tissue. Functions of epithelial tissues. One function. Yes, you few of you are here. So tell me one by one. Yes, one by one. Only one. Protection. Yes, one is protection. Another one, in the small intestine, large intestine, they have epithelium. That epithelium is act as a, yes, absorption. So absorption. Then another one, some epithelial will be secretion. Yes, secretion. Okay, protection, absorption, secretion. Okay, all things you can tell regarding different epithelial will be having these functions. Okay, right. Now we will move on to the next part. Okay, photosynthesis. Okay, then again 2016 paper. Okay, turn into the 2016. So where is this question is present? 23 question number 23. Okay, 2016 question number 23. Right, tell me the answer. Yes, which of the following statement is false regarding the photosynthesis? False. They ask about the false answer. Okay, right. So let me explain the mechanism or simple diagram regarding the photosynthesis. Okay, before that, I need to add another blank page. Right. So now look at here. Right. So photosynthesis like a factory. Okay, lamai. එක නිකන් like a factory එකක් නේ. මෙතන තියෙනවා factory එකක්. Okay, this is a factory. Then this factory having a important production. This is a factory. Okay, this factory going to produce something, so it needs some raw material. Okay, it need or raw material. Okay, for production it needs some raw material. Then it will be produce some products, not main products only. It some have main product plus byproducts. Okay, it will be produce some byproducts as well, right? Then it having, yes, it needs some energy. Okay, it needs some energy. Okay, then inside the factory it has some machines. Okay, some machines to produce these products. Okay, so what are the raw materials for the photosynthesis? Now, in this factory, we are going to produce main product as a glucose. Okay, so byproduct is O2, right? So energy, we are using the sunlight. We are using sunlight, right? Now, what are the raw material? We are using raw materials CO2 and H2O. Then this whole factory we label as a fluorophores, and the machines are chlorophylls. Okay, these machines are chlorophylls. So this is the way how I remember. Okay, so this is chlorophores, right? So chlorophores, so they will take in this material inside, then chlorophylls are the machines, they will do these things. So to operate the machines, it need energy anyway, so it will be taken by the sunlight. Then main product is glucose and CO2 O2. Okay, so these are the things doing in our or plant cells, which will do the photosynthesis. So if you are consider the leaf, one leaves, it has a cells. So those cells will be do these things. What these things? Photosynthesis in this way, right? Okay, this is my small factory. Okay, these are the small factories present in all this plant. Okay, right. Now, photosynthesis. Solar energy is converted into the chemical energy during photosynthesis. That's correct. Yes. What happened here? In this factory, solar energy, sunlight, or we can tell it as a solar energy. Solar energy. Okay. Now that solar energy is the energy is going to deposit, or it is converted as a glucose. So this solar energy is now deposit in this glucose. That means the solar energy converted to the some sort of chemical energy. That's correct. Okay, right. So you can find out that correct one regarding the photosynthesis. They ask about the false. O2 is produced by the byproduct. Yes, that also correct. Glucose produced during the photosynthesis temporarily store as a starch. That's also correct. How is happening? Now, if you are consider a leaf, okay, now the photosynthesis is ongoing here. Okay, now this leaf is taking sunlight. Okay, it taking CO2 and it taking water, right? Then what will happen? It will be produce glucose and it will be remove O2. What happened to this glucose for a next one day or 2 days? Within 1 to 2 days, this glucose will be temporarily converted into starch. Okay, then it will be temporarily stored in this leaves. Okay, so wherever the places in this leaf, it has special locations. It will be temporarily stored. That's why when we take this leaf and we will perform starch test. If we perform starch test, it will be positive. Why? This photosynthesis mainly produce glucose, and that glucose is now temporarily stored in a starch as a starch. So after photosynthesis, if we take this leaf and perform the starch test, it will be positive. That's the reason for this things. Okay, right. Now the answer 1, 2, 3, all no 2, 3, 4 correct. They ask about the false. The false answer is photosynthesis can be done artificially, not yet done. Why? Because if we can produce artificially, then why need this plant? Neither. Why we are still depending on the plant? Neither. So photosynthesis cannot done by the artificially, right? Okay. Now the answer, we got the answer. Then 2018 paper, find out this question where this in the 2018 paper. I think that question is in our paper. What is the number of question? 11. Number 11. This is in the number 11 question. Okay. All right. Now tell me the answers. And please put your answers. Otherwise, this will be boring because you can't see my faces either. You can only see the questions and you can only listen my voices. Okay. What is the answer? Now here, two glucose molecules are there, right? You can find out is C6H12O6. These are glucose. Okay, right. So two glucose are there. So that's two glucose. Yes, yes, super. You are putting answers neither. Okay. This two glucose now combined together. Why? How I found out that here 6 carbon in one glucose, so it multiple by 2, so almost 12 carbon present in this one B molecule. So this B molecule should be double of this A. That means two glucose will be come and close to and form this molecule. So this is now removing one H2O. So usually we are find out this glucose is a monosaccharide. Monosaccharide. So this monosaccharide 2 unit will be combined together, mean that is disaccharide. Okay, disaccharide. So definitely this A is glucose. So B should be the type of disaccharide. Okay, so which type of disaccharide? So cellulose, correct or wrong? Starch, wrong. Why? They are polysaccharides. Glycogen, polysaccharide, not a disaccharide. So B should be the disaccharide. So the maltose is correct. So answer 1. Okay. So how I find out? I find out here only 6 carbon are there in the single molecule and it is double here. That means one monosaccharide and another monosaccharide come and together form a disaccharide. So find out the disaccharide present in this given answers, then you can easily find out the correct answer. So disaccharide is the maltose. Okay, right. We will move on to the next part. Okay, they are given. I think this question also belong to 2018 paper. So look at about the 19 question number 19 in the 2018. Question number 19. Not the question number 3. So question number 19 in 2018 O-level paper. Right. They are telling, okay, a plant leaf color white and green. Okay. So they have mentioned the white color area here. Okay. So the white color area are these areas are white color area. Okay, right. Then they are asking the green color. They are given the green color area also. Then they are going to cover this particular area of this leaf by a black paper. Okay, so they taken some black papers and they are going to cover this area. Okay, right. Then what they are going to, after 2 days, the leaf detached from the plant and tested for a starch test. They are performing the starch test. Now tell me, in this area, this white color area, does it have a chlorophylls? No, that's why it's appear as a white. So it don't have a white color area, don't have a chlorophyll. So if I draw this plant leaf, okay, so this green color area, okay, this center part, this green color area, it having chlorophyll, that's why it appear as a green color. But the white color area cannot undergo photosynthesis. Now it will be not give the answer for the starch test. Okay, right. But the thing is, the part of the green color leaf as well as white color leaf area also now covered. So that covered area, this covered area, it also not undergo photosynthesis. So where is only on undergo the photosynthesis? This part. Okay. So I will take another color. So only this part will undergo photosynthesis. And here also this part will be undergo, but remaining parts will not undergo photosynthesis. Why? This white color area don't have a which one? Chlorophylls. And this black colored area, it cannot get the, yes, it cannot properly get the sunlight. Okay, so all these covered area is not undergo photosynthesis. So which one now give as a correct answer? Now the starch test will be performed. What is the appearance of the leaves after the test? So in this way, okay, you can find out this white color area are not undergoing. Okay, so only this area and this area is going to photosynthesis. So answer 3, right? Okay, give me 1 second. I need to charge the laptop. Okay, right. Now we will move on to the next part. So I think it's finished, ne? Right? Okay. Then consider the following statement: various processes taking place in the plant. Okay, right. Now answer for this question. Please send me the answers for this question. Consider the following statement. Okay, right. How many of you are telling A answer is correct? How many of you are telling this A? Answer A. A is stem. Statement A is correct. Is that correct or wrong? Right. Now I will tell you some scenario. Oh, this also 2018. Right. So I forgot to tell the number of the question. What is the number? Oh no, that is 2019 question. Okay. So find out the 2019 paper. Okay, I don't know. Where is in the 2019? Okay. Whoever find out the question, please put in the chat box. Question number 10. Yes, this is not a question number 4. Now we can tell this is question number 10, 2019. Right? Okay. It's a real number. Okay. Right. Now, question number answer A. The plant emitting carbon dioxide only during the night time. No, that's wrong. Okay. So I will take a plant. Okay. So I will take a plant, small plant. Okay. These days, very difficult to do the classes because I didn't expect this one because me very tired. Okay. All joints are painful in my body. So however, I have to finish this session. So I already promised you to do this 10 days seminars, cover the MCQs and essays. That's the only reason I am doing this now. Otherwise, this is the time for my rest. Okay, right now we will consider here. So in the daytime, the sun also present. Sun is present. Okay, so its sun will be give the sunlight. Then these plants will be doing the photosynthesis. Okay, this plant will be do photosynthesis. Okay, so photosynthesis will be going on there in the daytime. So it will be produce O2. So it will be taken CO2 and produce O2. That is during the daytime. But at the same time, okay, at the same time, the plants will be do their respiration. Okay, the plant will be do their respiration. Okay, so that respiration, they will take O2 and produce CO2. Okay, so this also going there in the daytime. Okay, so photosynthesis also going there, it produce O2, then respirations will be going there, it produce CO2. This is happening throughout the day, but at the night time sunlight will be not there. So sunlight is not there, so what will happen? Finally only CO2 will be produced. That means only respirations will be happen in the night time. So daytime photosynthesis can be happen, respiration both can be happen, but the night time only what? Photosynthesis cannot happen, respiration. So this first term, plant emit carbon dioxide only during night time කියන එක wrong. Why? It's doing daytime as well, but the compared to the amount of the carbon dioxide released in the daytime, the amount of the CO2 releasing is high. Why? Daytime can do photosynthesis as well, right? Then answer B, plant emit only oxygen during daytime. That also wrong. Why? Not only oxygen, oxygen and carbon dioxide both. Okay, but compared to the oxygen, the carbon dioxide, compared to the carbon dioxide, oxygen is a little bit high, right? Then gases exchange in the plant leaf mainly occur through the stomatas. Yes, that's correct. Then gas enter the plant and leaves diffuse into the cells through the intercellular spaces. That's what I explained earlier in the parenchymal cells. Okay, so the cells are present if the parenchymal cells are present like this. So in this intercellular spaces is important to gas exchange. Okay, so in the plant leaf, the gases will be okay enter through the stomata. Okay, stomata, it will be enter the gases, then it will be come to intercellular spaces. That intercellular spaces is important to transport the gases. Okay, right. Now answer 4. Right, now find out the questions on this 2022 O-level paper and try to find out the correct answers. Give me 1 second, I will come back. So find out this question and try to get correct answers. Right. What are the answers, Puta? Yes, superb. You all are. Yes. Focus in there, right? Now, this is the figures they are given here. I think this question is belong to 2022, ne? Right. Two 2022 is 2022. Yes, I have. This is question number 29 and 30. Okay. So question number, this is 29 and this is 30. Okay, right. Now, the first, this KOH, aqueous KOH, what is doing? It's doing this aqueous KOH will be absorb all the carbon dioxide into this solution. So what will be happen? Ultimately, there will be no any carbon dioxide in this chamber. So no CO2. Okay, but here the one experiment should be control experiment. So in the control experiment, there is no carbon dioxide, but here it can be present carbon dioxide. Okay, so here carbon dioxide present, but here no carbon dioxide. So what is this X? Usually we are using to balance this. Here KOH solution we are using, here we are using only water. Okay, only water. What will happen now? We control one factor. What is the factor we are controlling here? CO2. So this leaf cannot undergo photosynthesis. This leaf cannot undergo photosynthesis, but it can be undergo photosynthesis because all factors are available. So sunlight also available. Okay, this again sunlight also available here, right? Then what will happen? Now this CO2, okay, available only here, not here, right? So no CO2. So what will happen? Photosynthesis cannot done. Now in need, which factor is photosynthesis expelled in the tester? Now the answer is carbon dioxide. I think spelling's wrong here. Dioxide. I think one. Okay, dioxide. Right. This is the answer they are checking here. So which of the substances labeled in the X? X is a water, not the lime water, not the iodine solution, not the ethyl alcohol. It's a pure water. Right. Okay. Right. So that is the regarding the photosynthesis. Right. So then what lesson you need? So I think I have. Okay. I have mixtures. Shall we go through mixtures? Or shall we go through the waves? Or shall we go through the geometrical optics? Which lesson you need now? Okay. Okay, we will try to do much as possible questions. Okay. Right. So okay. Shall we go by the order or shall we go by the whatever the order you need? Answers. Okay. All right. Okay, shall we go through this human biological processes, then we will come to the mixtures. Okay, so number 6, the Kamal worked in a glass factory. Okay, so long period time. In medical test, it was related to his lung tissues are getting deteriorated gradually. According to the disease, Kamal suffering. Right. What is the disease? Now he is working in the glass factory. Okay. So in the glass factory, it has mainly used in the glass factory, mainly used in the silicon. Okay. They are using the silicon. So what will happen at the day by day? Okay. That silicon molecules, this is respiratory systems of, okay, right? I will draw here somewhere here, right? This is the nose. Okay, first I will go the nose, right? This is mouth. Okay, from here the nasal pathway, then it will be coming to the pharynx. Okay, then divided into esophagus and the trachea. So this trachea will be go and it will go to the lungs. Okay, I will draw one lungs, only the one lung. I'm making not a real diagram. This diagram to only explain. Okay, right now the silicon molecules will be enter here. Then it will be come to the trachea and it will be come to the lung tissues. Then finally, these silicon tissues or silicon particles will be accumulate in this lungs, and this lung will be act against that tissues. Then it will be try to destroy this silicon particle. Okay, so not the lung, WBC and all the our immune system come and attack these molecules, and it will be destroy this. Then it will be damage some lung tissues as well. Then that condition we call as a silicosis. Okay, so silicosis, answer 4. Okay, right, this is 2016. Right, go to the question number 2, that is also 2016. Yes, I can explain other two answers as well. So asbestos is also the same mechanism, but here the small asbestosis particle, that means you know that our roofing sheets are made by the asbestos. The small asbestos particles will be enter into the our respiratory system, and it will be go to the lungs. Okay, then it also destroy the part of our lung tissues, and lung tissues will be damaged due to this particle damaging, or this particle enter our body will be try to destroy them. Then unfortunately part of our lung tissues also getting damaged. That can cause asbestosis, that is due to asbestos particles. Then bronchiectasis, okay, it is due to our respiratory system. Okay, trachea, it will become and divided into bronchus, main bronchus, left and right main bronchus. Then it will be again go and start the lungs, right? Okay, then this bronchus can have inflammatory conditions. Okay, then that bronchus can be inflammation, and it can be narrow. Okay, or it can be edematous or swelling. Okay, then it will be affect to the air entry to the lungs. Okay, so that condition we call as a bronchiectasis, right? Okay, then gastritis means that is in our gastric. Okay, in our where stomach, what happened? Stomach lining, inner lining, they are getting inflammation, and it will be produce very painful gastric pain නේද? අපිට නිකන් අර පපුව ළඟ රිදෙනවා වගේ දැනෙනවා. So burning sensation, all those symptoms will be contribute to gastritis. Okay, that is gastritis, right? Now these are the all other 3 diseases, but here we need to take the answer as answer 4, right? Okay, we'll move on to the next question. Okay, okay, then next one, select the option which gives a type of non-granular sites and granular sites respectively, right? Okay, what are the non-granular sites and granular sites? We will have white blood cells. Okay, so we divided into 2 categories. One is granulocytes, other ones agranulocytes or non-granulocytes. All right, then what are the granulocytes, we have three types. We have three type granulocytes. One is neutrophil, basophil, then eosinophil. Eosinophil. Agranulocytes, we have lymphocytes and monocytes. Okay, right. So what is this difference between neutrophil, this neutrophil, basophil, eosinophil, lymphocytes, monocytes? What are them? So neutrophil, if I draw the cell, okay, it has a nucleus, especially it divided to three, four, five parts of the nucleus. Then it has small granules. Okay, so I will show you in a orange color, right? Small granules. Okay, when we have small granules, you can see whenever you are see the neutrophil under the microscope. Okay, this if you are see under the microscope, you can see this granule. So that granule presented cell we call as a granulocytes. So the same way you can see the basophil and eosinophil as well, it's having granules. Okay, right. But the lymphocytes and the monocytes don't have granules. That means agranulocytes or non-granulocytes. Okay, now they ask the which of the non-granulocyte and the type of granulocytes. Non-granulocyte now, it should be the lymphocyte or monocyte. So answer one wrong, second answer wrong. Then they ask another granulocytes. Granulocytes now, answer for correct. The monocyte is a non-granulocyte, basophil is a granulocytes. Okay. Okay. So answer for right. Right. Then we'll move on to the next part. They ask about the endocrine gland 2017 O level. Okay, so which of the secrete glucagon? Okay, so we have a gland we call as a pancreas. It's a pancreas. Okay, this is not a liver. Okay, this is pancreas. All right, this pancreas secrete two hormones, important two hormones. What is that? One is insulin, another one is the glucagon. So what is the insulin doing what is the functions of insulin? What is the functions of glucagon? Tell me. Yes, insulin, it will be lower the blood glucose level. Okay, it will be lower the blood glucose level. Okay, then glucagon, what is do? Glucagon will be increase the blood glucose level. Okay, increase the blood glucose level. Am I correct? Yes. Then now we can find out this glucagon. Yes, they ask about the glucagon. So definitely it should be secreted by the pancreas. Okay, so the first answer should be pancreas. So the only correct answer is there here. So the another one is they ask about the calcitonin. So calcitonin is produced by the thyroid gland. Right? Okay. Now, do you have any doubts? Okay. We'll move on to the next part. Which of the following end product digestion not absorbed to blood capillary in the villi? Okay. Right. In the villi, okay, the small intestine epithelium, it has a villi. Okay. In the villi, we have blood capillaries. Sorry. So I need to take this pen. Okay, right. It has central lacuna. Okay, then blood vessels, right? So this blood vessels, okay, it will be absorb some end products. That means if you are finished the digestion, then next part is absorption. So these blood vessels will absorb some things. So what are the things it can absorb? It will be absorb glucose, all the monosaccharide, not the glucose, okay, all the monosaccharide. What is the secreting pituitary gland? Yes, we have secreted so many hormones in the pituitary gland. Why? Okay, I will tell that. Okay, monosaccharide here absorbed into the blood, and other one, other proteins. Protein mean the amino acids. Okay, so all those things will be absorbed into this blood capillary. But this lacuna, important thing, let's absorb important things. What are them? Then absorb glycerol and fatty acids. Okay, glycerols and fatty acid. So now we will go to this answer. So blood capillaries not absorb. Okay, amino acid absorb, galactose, fructose, all those monosaccharide ne, but the glycerols cannot be absorbed because glycerols and fatty acids are going to absorb into this central vacuum. Okay, lacuna, right? Okay, now answer 4. Then they ask about the pituitary gland. Yes, pituitary gland, but they are absorbed, secreting here. So many hormones. Tell me one by one. FSH, LH, the ACTH. Then just tell me. Yes, FSH, LH, ACTH. Then another pituitary hormone we can, in medically we are divided into anti-pituitary and posterior pituitary. Okay. Then at your level, no need that much things. Okay. Then we have GH hormone, growth hormone. Then yes, oxytocin, prolactin, all those hormones can be secreted by this pituitary gland. So pituitary gland is a very important, but it is very small one. Okay, if you see your brain, okay, the lower part, small, very small thing is this pituitary gland, but it's very doing very important function in our body. Then our cerebellum. Okay, which of the following is a functions of human cerebellum? Tell me the answers. Cerebellum. Which of the following functions of the human cerebellum? Yes, cerebellum is mainly is balance. Okay, it is mainly do the balance and coordination. Okay, balance and coordination. All right. Now I will give the small scenario. Okay. Now close your eyes. Now your eyes, close this eyes. Then touch your nose. Close your eyes and touch your nose. Okay, how many of you correctly touch your nose? Okay, now open your eyes. How many of you correctly touch your nose? Yes, most of you able to touch your nose without seeing them. Why? Because all the body parts has a coordination. So that coordination will be maintained by the cerebellum. So your cerebellum is good functioning. Then when you are walking, the balance and all the other things will be maintained by the cerebellum. So important balance and coordination done by this cerebellum. So maintain the balance of the body, that's correct. High mental IQ, no, that is cerebrum. Then perception, visual stimuli, no, the visual stimuli is not by the cerebellum. Control the respiration, no, that is the brain stem. Okay, right. So the correct answer 1. Right. Now we move on to the 2020. I forgot to tell the original number of this previous questions. Right. I think you all got that, ne? However, okay. This is question number 17. And next one also 2016, ne? Okay, that is question number 13. Then question number 2017 paper. Uh, 2017, the endocrine gland. Where is the question? I think, yes, question number 15. Ne? Yes, this is question number 15. And what is the question we discussed now? That is the, yes, that is question number 26. Okay. Now, Anna, this one 26. Then glycerol, that things in the 25. Okay, this is 25. Right. Now we come to the question number 2018. Okay, right. Then I will give the numbers. Then you have to find out the answers. I will give few times. Okay, all right. This is question number 6. Okay, this number is already corrected. 2018 question number 6. Then next question is, okay, next question is belong to 2018. Okay, tell me answers. For the question number 6, the urine filter process taking place in the kidney. Which of the following is filtered into the glomerulus from the blood? Which of the following filtered? Usually blood cells are not filtering, so plasma protein also not filtering, so blood product plates also not filtering, blood glucose can filter. But the thing is, glucose will 100% reabsorb again. Okay, so glucose will be again 100% reabsorb. Okay, so that is the answer. I am difficult to find out the next question. In your real number in your full paper,
29, sir.
29. Okay. So 29. Good. Then in respiration, living organism, oxygen gas and carbon dioxide exchange at the respiratory surface. According to the respiratory surface of the human, alveoli or lungs or nasal cavity or alveolus, where is that? Respiratory surface, where they exchange that gases, neither. So that is done by mainly the alveolar wall. So what are the features to alveolar wall? Okay, I will draw the alveoli. An alveoli. So this alveoli basically it has a very thin wall. Okay, So I will draw, this is very thin wall. Okay, this thin wall is made by epithelium, very thin epithelium. Okay, then it has a major blood vessels. Okay, this blood vessels take in the, yes, the blood vessels take in the blood. Okay, that blood containing that gases. Okay, so usually they are taking carbon dioxide, then they will put into the carbon dioxide into the alveolar sac, then they will absorb what, O2, then they will take the O2 and again they will transport this blood throughout the body. So what are the characteristics? This membrane, okay, alveolar wall, it should be very thin wall. Number one is very thin. Then it should have more blood vessels. So highly vascularized. Highly vascularized. Okay. Then next one is it containing, yes, it is wet surface. It is wet surface. And another one, yes, another one. Tell me another features. Oh, yeah, very thin, highly vascularized, wet surface. Neither, right? All those things will be contribute to the very effective gas exchange, right? So these are the questions asking regarding the biological process in our body, right? Then we will take a small break and I will show these questions. I will not going to close the screen. Okay, so if you want, you can find out the answers for next upcoming questions. Okay, right, then try to find out answers if possible. I will come back after 5 minutes break. I can't control me control me. I can't continuously me teach in my very exhausted nowadays due to this illness. Okay. However, I will take 5 minutes break and come back so you can answer the questions by looking this screen. Okay. Right. All right. I think you guys finished the answer in there. Okay. Now we will come to the next question. Okay. So look at about the first question, question number 8. Okay. No, what's happening? Okay, right. Okay. Question number 8 mean that is belong to the 2019. Okay. 2019 mean what is the real number? Number 1, neither. Question number 1. 2019 question number 1. Okay. Right. We'll do liver. Liver is a organ. That's not a cell. Okay. So what is the organization level? The cells, small cells. Okay. They are form the tissues. Okay. Then tissues form the organs. Okay. Organs. Then organs form the system. Right. So the systems will be from the human. Right. Okay. So liver is a one organ. Right. Which of the following structure and functions pair indicate the correct relationship? Blood platelet. Platelets are important for the blood clotting. Okay. Platelets important for blood clotting. Blood clotting. Okay. Not the antibody production. WBC, that is important for antibody production. Okay. Antibody production. Antibodies production. Okay. Then second answer also wrong. Red blood cells, that is important for transport. Yes, O2. Red blood cells are important to transport oxygen. Then this phagocytosis, that's wrong. Okay, that phagocytosis also done by the white blood cells. Okay, right. Then plasma cell, blood plasma, that is important for the transportation of hormone and nutrients. All those things will be transported through the blood plasma. Okay, so answer 4. Then coordination of the movement and equilibrium. I already told the coordination, equilibrium, balance, all those things will be done by the cerebellum. Okay, right. So these all questions are 2019. Okay, so this question is question number 9. Okay, this question is question number 6 in the 2019 paper. Okay, now in which part of the alimentary canal enzyme is lipase is added? Lipase mean lipase. That mean ACE mean digestion. Lip mean lipid digestion. Okay, lipid digestion. Who is going to secrete this lipase or lipid digestion enzyme? This is secreted by the pancreas. Okay, secreted by this pancreas, but the pancreatic enzymes, they will release into where? I already show all these things. So pancreatic enzymes, the pancreas, okay, that pancreatic enzymes will be released into where? One particular area, that is duodenum. Okay, the pancreatic enzymes will become and release into duodenum. Okay, so the answer for this question is duodenum. Okay, so in which canal, alimentary canal, is enzyme lipase is added to the food? Where it's added to the food? From where? Is from duodenum, right? Then we'll move on to the next part. What is the constituents of mostly present in the urine in the healthy person? Healthy person, normally present, most of the healthy persons are present water in their urine as a main constituent. Okay, right now you know the this is 26 question. This is 26. So what is this previous one? Okay, right, I couldn't find out the previous question. Right, okay. Okay, well, we will go to the next question. So the water is the main constituent in the healthy person urine, right? Which of the following cells are multinucleated? Right. Multinucleated, I already told the skeletal muscle tissues. I don't know where we discussed that. The tissue lesson. Okay. So this skeletal muscles tissues, the skeletal muscles tissues are not a single unicellular, they are multinucleus. Okay, they are multinucleus. Okay, right. So that's things you should know here. So multinuclear cells are skeletal muscle tissue that also belong to 2019. Okay, right. That is question number 38 in the paper. Right. Then question number 14. That means 2020. Where is 2020 paper? Okay, it's question number 4. Okay, not the 14. This is in the real paper, question number 4. Okay, right. Now you know the answer. What is this spindle shaped cells? These are smooth muscle. These are cylindrical shaped cells. Yes, skeletal. This branch are cardiac. So smooth muscle, skeletal muscles, cardiac. Answer 3. Okay, right. Then what is the part common human digestive system and human respiratory system? Okay, right. Now I will draw my beautiful drawing. Okay, right. Beautiful drawing. I am very talented in drawing. Right. Right now you can see my talent. Okay, these are the nasal cavity. Nasal cavity come here, right? Then oral cavity is come here. Okay, then both them join one space and it will be again go as a common area. This is the common area for both that. Okay, then it will be again divided into two. Okay, so this common area we call as a pharynx. Okay, this common area is pharynx for the oral cavity, then nasal cavity, right? Okay, they will come and join in the common area. That area we call as a pharynx, right? Okay, answer 3. Answer 3. Question number, I don't know the real number in the paper. Okay, right? Because some students are very lazy. යාලා මේක බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා. යාලා paper එක පෙරලන්නේ නැහැ. That's why I am telling this real paper. Which question, and the right. I don't know where question මට හොයාගන්න බෑ ළමයි මේ. ඇත්තටම S2 නිකන් උමුතු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මේ. Just see my faces, you will be anxious. You will be fear. Right, okay. Okay, however, I don't know. Question. We'll move on to the next part. Okay. Now I will give you a few minutes. Please try to find out the correct answer for these questions. And please put the answers. Otherwise, it will be boring for me as well. So your chat box is very boring chat box. Oh, no messages. Why don't you tell the answers? Please tell the answers, whether it's correct or wrong, no problem. Now I teach something, you may know something, so tell that answers. Okay, right. The human heart belong to which level? Human heart belong to which level? That also a organ. Okay, that's a organ, right? Then, which of the following is not a characteristic of the cardiac muscle tissue? We already discussed. Act involuntary? No, it is involuntary. Then occurrence in the intercalated disc? Yes, it's present. Cells mononucleus? Yes, that's correct. Being branch? That also correct. Okay, so actin involuntary is wrong. Then in the process of digestion, bile necessary for the emulsification. Okay, where this is produced? Where this bile is produced? Bile produced in the liver. Okay, so you should know the bile. Okay, the bile is important for the digestion. Okay, it produce in liver. Okay, so it produce in the liver and store in, where the storage. Okay, they are going to store in gallbladder. Okay, these two things you should know. Gallbladder. Okay, right, it temporarily store in the gallbladder, right? Okay, so bile is important for emulsifications of our what? Lipid digestion, right? So answer, yeah, answer 2, right? Which of the essential elements produced in the thyroxine in the thyroid gland? Yes, thyroxine is important. It's produced using the iodine. Okay, that's why we are asking to take the iodinized salt. Okay, so when we are taking the iodine, okay, when we are taking the iodine, when it is enter into our thyroid gland cells, okay, the cells will be take this iodine and they will produce what hormone? They will produce thyroxine. Okay, there are two types, T3 and T4. Okay, the T3 and T4 they will producing using this iodine. So whenever this iodine is deficiency, so iodine is low in our body, these cells are very enlarged to get the iodine. So these cells will be finally enlarged. Then what will happen? Our thyroid gland will be, yes, enlarged. Okay, so that will be another important scenario regarding this iodine and thyroid gland, right? Then which of the option contain the component that found in the glomerular filtrate but not in the urine? Okay, okay, they are present in the glomerular filtrate but not in the urine. Yes, usually glucose and amino acids. Okay, glucose and amino acids will be filtered, but these two buggers are 100% reabsorbed. Okay, these are 100% reabsorbed, so not present in healthy man urine. Okay, not present in healthy urine, right? Okay, so those who having disease only, the glucose will be present. That disease usually we call as a what disease? Diabetic mellitus neither. So it can be present. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I think there is interruption. I had a phone call. My network's disconnected, right? Okay. So I will stop with this lesson today. Okay, we have some another questions. Then, if possible, I will do the night time. I will discuss remaining questions. Okay, right. Now we will move on to the next part. Select the statement regarding the circulation of the blood in the human. Right. Now I will draw some image. Okay. So I will draw a heart. This is my very beautiful heart. Okay. Right. This heart having, yes, this is right atrium. This is left atrium. Okay. This is right ventricle. This is left ventricle. Now, usually what happens? The left ventricle, left atrium, it's taking blood from the superior vena cava, then the inferior vena cava. It will be having deoxygenated blood. These are the vein system. Okay. Then it will be come to the heart, and it will be again go through the tricuspid valve to the left ventricle. Then from the left ventricle, it will be go to the lungs. Okay, it will be go to the lungs. Okay, these are the lungs. Okay, okay, two lungs are there. So it will be, what is that? Pulmonary artery. Okay, the pulmonary artery will be taken over the deoxygenated blood. That means here oxygen level is very low. So usually arteries are containing oxygenated blood, but here deoxygenated blood is present inside the artery. Okay, then again blood will be come to the heart through, yes, we call them as a pulmonary vein system. Then it will be again come to the left ventricle, and through the aorta it will be go throughout the body, right? Okay, the pulmonary veins, usually vein system has deoxygenated blood. Here it having oxygenated blood, that means oxygen concentrated high blood. Okay, then now select the correct statement regarding the circulatory system. Always artery contain oxygenated blood. That wrong. Pulmonary artery contain deoxygenated blood. When circulated once through the body, blood goes twice through the lungs. Not twice through the lung, twice through the heart. Okay. Then left ventricle act as a pump of the systemic circulation. That's correct. Vein always circulated away from the heart. No, veins always towards the heart. Towards the heart. Okay, right. Then that is wrong. Then 22 question. Consider the following organ. Okay, maintain the homeostasis. All these three are important for the homeostasis. Skin is important to the regulate blood, so not the blood, body temperature. Okay, body temperature. Then kidney is important to maintain our fluid balance. Pancreas, yes, it is regulate our, yes, blood glucose level. Right? Okay, so all these three are very important to homeostasis. Homeostasis mean lamai ape balance එකක් අපේ ඇඟේ හැදෙන balance එක they are maintain this balance. Okay, right. Then human brain, what is the cerebellum controls? We know maintain the balance. Okay, so the B only, right? Controlling the heart rate not by the cerebellum, just by the brainstem. Perception and sensations, neither reception of sense, that's not by the cerebrum. Okay, right. Cerebellum only doing the balance, maintaining, and coordination, neither. So that's things. Okay. Question number 24. What is the mainly performing nitrogenous excretion in human? Yes, nitrogen is excretion. Excretory system main organ is kidney. So the nitrogenous wastages secreted by the kidney, right? Then answer question number 25. Hormone adrenaline. Adrenaline hormone. Okay. Adrenaline hormone is mainly, yes, mainly doing what function? Yes, they are preparing body for the emergency situation. Okay. So if you are then, now you are here. Okay. Now there is a elephant. Okay. Right. I can't. Elephant on the bani. Right. This is elephant. Elephant is here. Right. So what happened? Now you are telling Anya, hello, hi, hi. In the neither come close. Shall we take a picture? No. Now what will happen? Now you can't imagine. Now you can imagine what's going on. The emergency situation. So you have to run fast. So your body is ready to for emergency situation. So all your legs, yeah, all your legs should be very active, so more blood will be go to your legs. Okay, then your heart rate will be increasing, the heart will be pump more, your eyes will be now very open. Why? You have to clearly visualize the path there. So all those things will be done by the adrenaline hormone. So adrenaline is preparing the body for the response of emergency. Okay, so answer 1. All right, now we will finish this discussion for today, morning session. We will meet you guys evening, not the evening. It's possible I will meet you guys at the night, because I cannot promise, because my condition is very bad. I think you can realize with my voice. Okay. However, I will try to finish these things with you. Okay. Take your past paper with, and do whatever the questions you can able to do. Right. Okay. Now tell me.